Senate Republicans using his weekly address to urge them to repeal and replace Obamacare and finally deliver on a campaign promise Republicans started to make 7 years ago.
Let's go, y'all. Unreal Reality, back with it, serving y'all your weekly fix of the internet's creepiest, weirdest, spookiest, most viral, most outlandish TikToks and conspiracy theories found hidden in the deepest corners of the internet and dark web. Now, with that mouthful out of the way, I have a crazy one for you, okay? And it's gonna run a little different from the rest of them, guys, okay? We're gonna start out at mildly creepy, and we're gonna work our way all the way up to the scariest, most disturbing, terrifying shit found on the internet and deep web, okay? So make sure you're sticking around to the end because I've saved the best for the last, all right? And, all right, let's get right into it, y'all.
I died yesterday, but I'm still alive.
You died yesterday?
Yeah, because I was really old because I died.
Died because you were old?
Yep.
Oh.
Because that was from yesterday, but I'm still alive.
That's good.
Because you're my new friend.
I'm your new friend?
Yep. You're my mom.
Yeah, I'm your mommy.
You're my new mommy. I wish I could be a pirate again.
You do?
Yeah.
When were you a pirate?
I was a long time ago when you weren't alive, and then I shrunk into a little kid. And I never could be a pirate again.
What did you just say about my daddy?
I was your daddy.
You were my daddy?
Yeah. Your daddy turned into a kid. So he didn't die.
He didn't die? Oh, he turned into Oliver?
Yeah.
What do you think, guys? Is reincarnation like a thing? Seems to me like if it was, it sure would clear a lot up about Mandela effects and deja vu, right?
A man is being charged with felony peeping after filming up women's skirts at a Target in Greenville, North Carolina. This is honestly the best way to handle men like this. The guy, Thomas Elliott, had been following the woman filming around Target, and she got suspicious, so decided to film him.
Excuse me, what are you doing? No, I just saw you put that underneath her dress. Absolutely you did.
No, ma'am, I really wasn't.
You absolutely did.
Ma'am, I really wasn't. I promise.
Then show me your phone. And you were following me over in the children's section.
Because I have a sister who's pregnant. Ma'am, I really wasn't. I was just trying to look at the books.
No, you weren't.
That's all I was trying to
I
do.
have it on video. You are not going to get away with anything.
Ma'am, I'm
You can say ma'am all you want, but we will let them decide.
I really promise I wasn't
No.
trying to do anything inappropriate.
Uh-uh.
I wasn't. I really wasn't. I'm not like that.
Obviously you are. I literally have it on video.
Shout out to this woman, Audra Murray, your true girl's girl, and thank you for trusting your gut and following him around and filming him to catch him doing this so that he actually has to be accountable for his actions now. This whole situation is especially concerning because Elliot was a volunteer at Greenville Elementary and also an ex-employee at Open Door Church. So next time a man stalks or harasses you or another woman, let's normalize following them back and catching them in the act so they have to now be accountable for their actions.
Guys, help me out. Did this guy say that he was there looking at books or box?
Not only is there a lawsuit against Logan Paul's company Prime for there being PFOs, which are forever chemicals, in the Prime hydration drink, but according to the testing done by one of the lawyers for the plaintiff, guess how much PFOs were in the product, in the drink? 3 times the amount that you should have in your lifetime in PFOs from drinking water. In one Prime hydration drink, they found 3 times the amount of PFOs that you should consume in drinking water in your life.
And yet Prime is still on every shelf in every big box retailer across America.
Oh.
I can't even get it out.
Oh my God, babe. Holy crap.
So, when did working in fast food require a master's degree in neuroscience, quantum physics, engineering? Because I'm pretty sure it's one of the easiest jobs in the world, guys. Like, come on. Are you really that stupid that you can't remember to remove the plastic before dropping the meat into the deep fryer? Come on, guys.
Look at the straws at Crit Trip, man. And this ain't just only that straw. Watch, I'm about to open up a whole nother pack. Look, same shit. Grab a whole nother look. Ain't never, watch this. Open it for y'all. On camera. Look, hell no. All of them motherfuckers got this shit up in here. Stop getting these straws from Crit Trip, man. You don't know what the fuck you sipping up.
Listen, for everyone out there who can't see, believe you me, there is, in fact, like a layer of caked up black dust or dirt, maybe even, along the inside of every one of these straws, guys. Meanwhile, I can't get a bag when I leave Home Depot. Make that make sense.
What right have you, when I mean you, the CIA, the United States government, or any foreign power, what right do you have to do what you do in other countries?
National security interest.
But that's a divine right, isn't it? Because the people that you do it to have no say in it.
Yeah, well, that's just tough. We are going to protect ourselves, and we're going to go on protecting ourselves because we end up protecting all of you. And let's not forget that.
Right, no, I won't.
We'll intervene whenever we decide it's in our national security interest to intervene. And if you don't like it, lump it. Get used to it, world. We're not going to put up with nonsense. And if our interests are threatened, we're going to do it.
I'm torn, y'all, because on one side, I agree with like a lot of what he's saying, mostly everything that he's saying. But at the same time, I just want to just knock the smugness right out of this pompous asshole's body. You know what I'm saying?
Is walking by a store in Paris and she sees this.
Okay, people, tell me something. So this is a store in Paris, and this is a mannequin that they say they made this shit and put this in the store. This boy look like somebody dead and bombed. Look at his hand. His hands is as real as mine. This is friggin' serious, I swear. If anybody have this guy missing.
After posting the video, comments began to flood in. Others did a reverse image search on the mannequin, and what they found was truly disturbing. One search brought up a missing man by the name of Isaiah Bass. Isaiah was actually a fashion designer and had affiliations with the very brand that had this mannequin on display, and that brand's name is Balenciaga. Isaiah had been voicing concerns over the brand's unauthorized use of his clothing designs. In response, Balenciaga reached out via email and invited Isaiah to the Paris location to discuss the matter further. Since his departure from this meeting, nobody ever heard from or saw Isaiah again.
If anybody have this guy missing, please. This is crazy. I've never seen anybody look so friggin' real. How you have this man in the store sit down? Look at that shit. You see? This is friggin' crazy. Look in the guy eye. And them said they made this mannequin and put clothes on him and have him sit down in the window. Look at the guy friggin' face. I swear to God. No, guys, he's in Paris. If you know anyone that missing a black son look like this, he's in Paris in the store in the window.
Fact of the matter is that if this was any any other company in the world, shit, I wouldn't bat an eye. I wouldn't think twice about it. I'd call Miss Cleo, the narrator, a freaking nut job and just keep it moving. But the fact that this is Balenciaga,
This is one of the scariest delicacies in Vietnam. Fried rats. They wrap the body of the rat in rice. The rat will not be gutted, nor even its fur. That's the key to this delicacy. Then they put it in a pot and deep fry it. It's said to be a rare delicacy. In Vietnam, people have always eaten rat meat. First, they clean the rat. It's a good way to clean off the dirt on the surface. There's no need to clean the inside or the skin to make it. Then they sprinkle some salt on the rat. Salt has an antiseptic effect. It also helps to flavor the rats. When the rice is cooked, put the rice on a plate and then dry out the water from the rats. The rice will be kneaded together so that the rat can be wrapped up. Why do the Vietnamese like to eat rats now? It's because they were poor in the earliest days, so they ate rat meat to satisfy their hunger. Later, it became a habit. They think rat meat is very delicious. For this kind of food, would you like to try it?
Yummy. Who needs a cheeseburger when you can have a mouth-watering, delicious rat witch, y'all? Bon appetit. I guess.
Crazy Mandala effects that have blown my mind and kinda pissed me off, to be honest. Let's go. I don't know about you, but I clearly remember a robber emoji, right? Did you too? Because I did. I clearly remember it, but apparently it was never a thing. It never entered our devices. It was never a thing. It's not even in any kind of records, any kind of like, you know, coding or anything like that. But it was though, wasn't it? It was, let's be honest. Same with this Donny. Oh, she never did all this sparkling and did it, you know, with a wand. Apparently it was never a thing and it never existed. But I clearly remember it from somewhere, so who's lying here? Because I do remember it. Then we've got Cheez-Its and Cheez-It. Well, that don't make sense, Cheez-It. It's Cheez-Its, mate. Apparently, that Z at the end was never a thing. It was always Cheez-It. I don't think so. We've got Pikachu's tail. Apparently, it never had the black tip. It always had, you know, just normal yellow with a bit of brown at the bottom. But why do I remember a Pikachu with a black tip? It was never a thing, apparently. And here we have the Monopoly guy's monocle. That was never a thing. It was always this, apparently. But no, it wasn't, because I remember him having one of these, you know what I mean? Even on Ace Ventura, he's wearing a flipping monocle. The Monopoly guy. You know what I mean? That's not obviously not the real Monopoly guy, but it always had a monocle, but apparently it never did. Then we've got Febreze, and then we've got Febreze. I'm not being funny, mate. I've never looked at one of these and just looking that boring. It's always had two E's in it, mate. Febreze. Always. It's like Looney Tunes. It's always been tunes like this, not like this. But no, apparently this wasn't a thing. It was always this. I'm not being funny, mate. Who's took my body and put it in a different flipping, you know, universe or something? Because I remember all this stuff. I know this were a thing. Let me know if you remember.
You better hold on really tight to those memories, guys, because you might just wake up one day and poof, they're gone. Just vanished somewhere out into the Twilight Zone.
On March 2022, a home security camera in San Antonio, Texas captured footage of a man knocking on a stranger's door around 4:30 p.m. The footage shows a man wearing gloves and holding a pry bar. The man ended up running away after he heard a woman screaming inside the house. Sebastian Beltran, a 21-year-old man, was arrested several days later. He was charged with attempted burglary. But the story doesn't end here, guys. Police are still searching for a second suspect regarding this break-in. If we go back to the video, you can clearly see the first suspect looking back as if he were communicating with another person. Police believe that this person was being used as a lookout. Guys, if I get any updates regarding this situation, I'll let you guys know. So like and follow to stay updated.
I hope my man didn't quit his day job, because that's either the world's strongest door or the world's dumbest criminal.
Things humans were never meant to see.
Man avoids shock wave by going underwater. Meteor turns night into day. A crab swimming. Forest breathing.
Goat born with one eye.
Yo, I don't know what's crazier, okay? The fact that my man hopped off the jet ski to avoid the shockwave, or the fact that the first thing that went through his mind was to pull out his phone and catch the whole thing on film. Seems a little sus if you ask me, guys.
Let me get your badge number. Okay, asshole.
On December 2023, a man was driving his company vehicle with the dash camera on as he approached a red light. He then noticed that the truck in front of him wasn't turning, so he decided to beep his horn at the driver to get him to pay attention. And what happens next is crazy.
Dickhead. What are you doing? I can't take a red on red, you asshole. Really? Where does it say that? It says stop here on red. You're the one sitting on your phone doing other things. I wasn't on my phone. Really? No, I wasn't. Yeah, I saw you looking down doing everything else. No, I was moving something in my bag. Okay, well... And I'll see you with a ticket and I'll pull your supervisor. Sure, sounds good. Let me get your badge number. Okay, asshole.
Guys, it turns out that the man who punched him in the face turned out to be an off-duty officer. And that officer had over 20 years of law enforcement experience. And when questioned by the police, the off-duty cop lied and tried to press charges on the guy he just assaulted. Luckily, the driver cleared his name by showing the dash camera footage. The officer was then charged with assault, but later, the charges were dropped. Not surprised, to be honest. The officer only got a 5-day suspension. Now guys, imagine if a civilian like me and you punched an off-duty cop in the face. We would be hunted down like an animal, and our prison sentence would be minimum of 20 years. It's crazy how we continue to see cases of officers abusing their power, but yet nothing ever happens. Guys, do you think we should get rid of qualified immunity? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and like and follow if you want me to keep exposing these piggies.
Sore subject, y'all. Look, qualified immunity should have been abolished years ago, all right? But I guess who needs justice when you can wear a badge? Listen, all joking aside, it really does need to be abolished like ASAP, because the only thing qualified that these pigs are getting is the immunity from the consequences of their actions, okay? Nobody, I repeat, nobody should be above the law, guys. No?
That is a big fat lie. Pandas do not exist. They don't exist in people's homes. They don't exist in the wild, but they do exist in the zoo. The first panda to be discovered was in the 1920s, and the first panda to be brought over to the US was in the 1930s by this woman. And you know how I feel about women. So you're telling me in over 4,000 years of Chinese history, they've never seen pandas until the 1920s? Bro, even in the Chinese zodiac, they have a dragon. Dragons are real, but pandas aren't. They've been lying to you about animals. These are This is called a fake animal. They have fake animals in zoos just to gain popularity, gain money, gain traction. But this, look at this picture. That's a stuffed animal, but they make you think it's real. The majority of pandas you see in zoos are just fake. They're animatronics, they're puppets, they're people in fursuits. They use everything they can to make you believe pandas are real. They get so much funding for it. You will never find amateur footage of them in the wild. You'll get Animal Planet, you'll get nature photos, videos, people who run the show or whatever, and they'll make fake videos of it. You'll never see amateur videos of it. You will never discover a panda in the wild. You're telling me this animal only eats one thing it can only eat, and it only mates one time a year? Bro, this is fakest animal you'll ever discover. Even faker than dinosaurs. If you know anything about the Illuminati or symbolism, what panda eyes mean, like, you start to understand everything they do is fake just to make money and just to make you believe in their lies. They love it when you believe in their lies.
Oh man, now pandas are fake? What's next? You gonna tell me that koalas are just drop bears in disguise?
I'm watching this dude through the mirror, right? And his face is moving, but look at that, his face just moved, but the guy in the mirror is seeing the same. Yo! The Matrix is broken.
Death grip on the fucking door. Holy shit. Oh.
Now the Holy Spirit must have got in this motherfucker. Face it upwards. See all this shit? Turn it down, see? Open that bitch.
I'm not even gonna lie to you guys out there. I must have replayed this clip over 1,000,000 times, and I still have no idea how that metal turnstile pole John went through that old man. Mind is just... So if anyone out there knows what took place, feel free to chime in and let me know below.
Did y'all know that people are getting cryogenically frozen in hopes of getting resurrected one day? Let's talk about it. Now, there has been a few hundred cases of people that has actually gone through with this process. Basically, when they die of like different illnesses or whatever, they are preserved in these different types of tanks filled with nitrogen and all this type of stuff in hopes of being able to live again in the future. And they're stored in these tanks in different facilities all over the world. There's even been a lot of celebrities that have signed up for this process. So when they die, their bodies will be basically a part of science. Cryonics is the process of suspending a person in very cold temperatures after they are legally dead. So basically, these patients believe that technology will be so advanced in the future that it can literally bring people back from the dead. And the conditions that are created by extremely low temperatures can preserve the tissues for centuries. And people are literally spending thousands up to hundreds of thousands of dollars for this process for when they die. But my whole thing about this is, you can't bring back somebody's soul. You can bring back their physical body, but baby, trust and believe that they will not be the same person. And I don't know no science that can do that. But my thing is, what is life when all your people and your family and friends is long gone? So it might be 2,000 years from now and they finally done caught up with technology and brought you back. Now you just roaming the streets, don't know nobody. But hey, to each his own. But there's also been lots of conspiracies and myths and all that Walt Disney, yes, the Walt Disney has been cryogenically frozen. And they say he's somewhere in Disney World or Disneyland or somewhere, but I don't know how true that is. But let me know if y'all would ever consider doing something like this, because once I'm gone, I'm gone.
Imagine, just imagine waking up in the future all alone and not knowing how to use the 3 seashells, guys. It's a little movie trivia for y'all out there. If you know where that's from, comment below. But back to the clip. I'm pretty sure that the people who can afford to have this procedure done can also afford to have it done for their family and friends. So when they do wake up, they're not alone. Right? Wouldn't you think?
Some people are saying the whole Wendy Williams documentary that she's pretty much allegedly playing this way to keep herself safe from any unaliving.
It's been working for Orlando Brown.
To play crazy.
Why wouldn't it work?
Hey, no.
And then I gave her some I do, yeah.
The oosh gosh whoosh wash and shit. Orlando's brilliant.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all spent time with him.
We did.
He's highly intelligent.
Yes.
Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long. That shit that he does is a character. Actually, the shit that he does online is the best acting he does.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is. Since he was a kid.
Man.
Are people really out here in these streets pretending to be crazy or slow just so they can avoid certain people or things? What? And was that the little boy from Major Payne? I don't know. Look, y'all, if you made it this far in the video, huge thank you goes out to y'all. Listen, we're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, guys. So if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications, and smash that like button. No, but all joking aside, guys, it really only takes you a second or two and means the world to us. So with that said, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.